moving towards our last segment, one thing that MAS mentioned when it comes to monitoring of these banks is that they are not allowed to engage in value destructive competition to gain market share. So, what is this? From what I've gathered, value destructive competition here means that when an established sector that has a lot of value is replaced and it loses its value. The whole idea of the digital bank license was to liberalize the banking industry by introducing new and increasing competition, but not at an expense where the current banks can lose out. It is important that MAS makes sure that their applicants are of high quality and will not detriment Singapore's long-term financial system stability. Because the digital banks are heavily relying on technological advancements, its methods can easily be replicated by the traditional banks here, hence making them also compete and stay in the race instead of falling behind. With a small idea as to why value destructive competition is not exactly good, let me give you another example for a better understanding. Everyone knows and is familiar with the company Grab, right? Its entry and popularity of this form of ride-hailing completely destroyed the value of the taxi industry. Who even calls for a taxi now? The first thing that comes to anyone's mind when it comes to calling for a cab is to just book Grab. Taxis fell behind so much and MAS cannot afford to make that same mistake. Instead, MAS intends to focus on companies that add value to the existing financial ecosystem rather than disrupt it. It does not want to compromise the anchoring position of local banks, which holds a significant market share overall. The goal would be to keep the systemic balances in check. Finally, in conclusion, digitalization is everywhere, and you're going to see a whole lot of it more now, even in banking. It is the future, and companies, firms, and industries should start making plans on embracing it, using the opportunities to make their lives and their customer lives easier. For all we know, these digital banks could be as good as the banks that we have now. Thank you.